Caroga. Qapla.
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Caroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the city of waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important things are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework thing. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. With a special pride never written before. Or since tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Caroga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Sinema Saturday for March 27th, 2021. And I know last week I said we'd be watching Star Wars Episode 3, but Aravic Sander reminded me early this morning we already watched Star Wars Episode 3, and I slept through most of it back in January. So I moved up next week's movie, which was going to be The Matrix, to today. So we are watching The Matrix. Hopefully no one is disappointed. No, we're not watching My Blue Heaven. Sorry, Sisso Prey. Sisso Prey says Matrix is that's the positive standard to the stream, the panel. I'm getting a lot of static, positive. I'm going to mute you so you can figure out the static issue. Okay, you've unmuted yourself, but there's still static. It's just static, man. I'm going to mute you again. Okay, well, please come back when you get that sorted out. So Josh Street was first in the chat and asked if it would be okay to put in a link in for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital fundraiser. And can't say no to St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes. Also, I guess childhood diseases, which are not lost causes. But anyway. My favorite saint, huh? Also of lost causes. Well, I don't know why they named it that. That's you don't get to choose what you're a saint of. It's thrust upon you, I guess.
You named the charity that.
Because he's also the saint for children. I don't know. Sisso Frey is asking, why would they name? Not the impossible. Nothing's impossible. What did you Google it? Lost causes is much better than the impossible. Welcome, Captain Track, to the panel.
Thank you.
So of course, I said, of course, he's allowed to put it in. And he put in a link there. So please, guys, if you got a few extra bucks and want to donate to a good cause, to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, it's a Facebook fundraiser. Just click that link and send a few bucks. And 54.5 Access Radio puts in hashtag Bird Loves Watching Crystal Skull in emoji form. And I'm quite proud. I realized that that was actually a coherent sentence and not just random pictures. John Street says no 54.5 Access Radio. The hashtag Bird Loves Watching Crystal Skull, the extra long 48-hour director's cut. Next Friday's Anti-Trekkers tortures his audience stream. Okay. Moxley fans is Bird of Prey, Qapla, Bird of Prey, Mamo Prey, Sisso Prey, Nephew Prey. Hope you're all doing well today. And now we've lost Captain Trek. Everybody's gone. You guys are welcome to come back. Not Ryan Johnson says hello and Qapla. Hail Caroga and welcome back, Captain.
Thank you.
Actor says, Bird, do not try to bend the spoon. It's impossible. Instead, only try to realize the truth. There is no spoon. Then you'll see that it's not the spoon that bends. It's only your bed. I don't think that's how this movie goes. John Street says, we demand Birdwatch Crystal Skull, the ultimate extra long Uber 90-hour director's cut. Welcome, Resolute Germ, to the panel.
How you doing?
Hello, Resolute. Actor says, hola, pajaracos. And welcome back, Positive Candor.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we can hear you now. Awesome.
I was asking, have you done Stargate yet?
Yes, we did Stargate.
Yep.
Okay.
Geeks enjoyed Andronicus's Matrix, eh? Yeah, you're welcome to come up. You're welcome to come up. You have a link. Bobby Archaic says Qapla, Birdo Prey. Qapla, Bobby.
Did you do the second Matrix movie yet?
No, we're not.
I know.
No.
And I don't think we're going to do the second or third Matrix movie at all. Okay. Moxley fans says hello all. Yeah, I'm not that into the rest of the Matrix movies, so I think it'll be a while before we get there, if we ever do.
What's the second one called? The Matrix and the Crystal Skull?
One is Reloaded.
Like yeah, okay.
I see where we're going with this.
And well, I would say that they're open for the $500 donation category.
Well, I mean that's always money talk. Moxley fans says Mr. Anderson. Absolutely. Vincent Gallipo says Qapla, Vincent.
I thought it was Neo.
William Jackson says Qapla as well. Qapla William, and he asks what's happening. Just getting ready for the Matrix. Hail Caroga, Vincent. William Jackson says, hey to Josh Street. Great fun. More kudos to you for it.
How many times does Keanu Reeves say whoa in this movie?
I don't know. I forgot.
Just the one.
Just one time only? Really?
I guess we're going to have to count.
Or not.
Actor says, we waiting for our Morpheus, the god of sleep. I was sure I was going to fall asleep earlier today, but now I'm less sure. William is laughing and saying hi. Moxie says, Bird of Prey, Bird is the one.
I mean, I usually just watch The Matrix just because of Trinity, and that's about it,
Bird is the one in a previous iteration. He missed the water falling from the pot, says Hector. William Jackson says SSDD 50-50. You know how not being negative, there is still the positive. Moxley fans is wearing the Matrix sunglasses. I remember when this was the coolest movie back in 1999. William Jackson says, go Moxley. and not Smith. Bradley Briggs says, "Zup, y'all, zup, Bradley. Good to see you." Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica says, "Here's a 2-minute video while you wait." That was, of course, 3 minutes ago, or probably more than that. William Jackson says, "The actor, I'll tell you, bro, this channel is a positive influence in my life because I have struggles and my neighbors have struggles." I'm glad we can be of some help, William Jackson. Even if I also hate the yard guys, they're making a buck. Can't be mad at them even when I can't hear whatever the distraction I'm employing. Thanks for the vent. Hail, Hector. I don't get mad at my yard guys except when they're using their goddamn leaf blowers.
Have you done Superman yet?
Oh, yeah.
We have not done the original
I thought we
Superman. No.
Oh, that's right.
What? Really?
I had thought about it, but Miss Londell watched his just like the other night. So
Well, then do Superman 2. That's still both of them.
we haven't done My Blue Heavens, so pray no.
Have you done All Dogs Gone to Heaven?
We've not done All Dogs Go to Heaven, no.
Oh.
47 Yorktown says, "Hello, young sir." Hello, 47 Yorktown. Professor Braining Specs is here. It says Changeling Martok. Qapla and welcome Jedi Bill to the panel. Jedi Bill, how you feeling? Jedi Bill?
Hello.
Hello, how you feeling?
A little bit better today.
I'm glad it's a little bit better. I was hoping it was a lot better, but we'll take better.
Yeah.
We'll take better.
How about Heaven Can Wait? Have you seen that movie?
No. There's a lot of movies we haven't seen yet. Actor says, "I can't stand it any longer. It's the smell. If there is such a thing, I feel saturated by it. I can taste your stink. Oh wait, I really have to clean my cat litter."
Oh, I thought maybe Biden was living with them or something.
Oh my God. Professor Brainy Specs says, "Qapla, bird of prey, Qapla." William says, "Hey to Brainy." Moxley says, "We the people." William Jackson is lolling at Hector or with Hector. Agri says, "William, nice. You're enjoying this corner of the internet. Remember, it can always be worse. You could be outside of the Matrix." That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Only crazy people would want to be outside the Matrix.
Yeah.
Qapla, William Jackson. Not Ryan Johnson says, hashtag birds late again 6 times. No, I was right on time. Moxley fan, yeah, there was some static. All fixed. Wow. William Jackson says, "True, bro, Hector." To Hector. Not Ryan Johnson says, hashtag Caroga is the Matrix 6 times. Interesting theory. Agri says, "Bird of prey, curious thing. I was just wondering 2 or 3 days ago if we have watched The Matrix in Sinema Saturday. No, not yet, but today's the day." William Jackson says, "They do great work there." Lol. To Hector. Josh Reed says, "Bird of prey, you said we would watch the Ultimate Uber Director's Cut of Crystal Skull, the 90-hour cut." I don't think I did. Bradley Briggs says, "Bird of prey, if Morpheus asks you to take the red pill or the blue pill, take the red one. I took the blue one, and I've had a hard-on all day."
Ouch.
William Jackson is lolling at Josh. Vincent Gallipo says, "Bird of prey, the Matrix is fine considering the upcoming movie Matrix 4. It's an appetizer." Yeah, that's why we're doing the Matrix. For those who are going to go ahead and watch the 4th one. I mean, if it comes on like free, I guess it's coming on like HBO Max or something, then I'll watch it. But it's nothing I would ever have gone to the theater to see.
Are you watching the Godzilla movie?
Godzilla, oh yeah, Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm definitely going to watch. And I'll review that once that comes out. Cinnabon Bunny says, "Hello, Qapla, Cinnabon Bunny." Cinnabon, I bought that Fireworks Mania game.
I wonder if Life with Matthew ever got to watching a Zach Galifianakis cut of Justice League.
I bought that Fireworks Mania game. I was playing it just before I went live. I loaded up the house on the ranch, all of them with like the M80, the big firework. And it took like 50 tries. I finally got a rocket into the house to blow it up. And the game just shut off. The game I was waiting. It was like, finally, I was like, yes, yes. It was right in. And instead of a giant explosion, the game just shut itself off. I was so pissed. Now I had quite a few beautiful explosions where I loaded the house up with the colorful fireworks, and those went off no trouble. But just filling it with the bombs that don't make any real colors, just boom, the game just shut down. William says howdy to Cinnabon. Josh reads his Bird of Prey. Do you have chat on live or top? I have, because I'm using the chat in StreamYard, it is live chat. So I see all, but I am skipping some that don't specifically mention me. Moxley fan says it's Matrix Reloaded and then Revolutions. William Jackson says, hail to Positive Candor. Bradley Briggs says the Animatrix stuff is pretty good. I never got into that. Mr. Miles says Indiana Jones and the Crystal Meth. Qapla, Mr. Miles.
Well, those Animatrix is a lot better than those 2 crap sequels. If you're going to watch anything, watch the animated stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I could never get past the fact they were animation. Josh Street says, if you want to watch along with Bird of Prey and don't have a copy, want to watch as Bird of Prey stream the movie or episode at www.birdofprey5.com/SR. Yes, that is absolutely correct. You'll see the screening room link at the bottom of the YouTube video, birdofprey5.com/SR. That'll bring you to the screening room where when we are ready, I will hit play and it will begin playing there. Only while this stream is live. If you're watching this after the fact for some reason, you will need your own copy of the movie. This is coming from the original Blu-ray release. If you have, that's what it would be most synced up to. Mr. Miles, William Devine says to Mr. Miles, lol the crystal. John Street says, Mr. Miles, who's the guy? Who is this guy who hasn't been around in ages? Mr. Miles lurks a little more than he lets on. Agnes says, hit that like it's Agent Smith. Mr. Miles says, it's my birthday, so I thought I'd grace everyone with my present. It's your birthday, Mr. Miles? Happy birthday. Okay, everybody on the panel. This includes you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Miles. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday, Mr. Miles. I hope you have a good one. William Jackson says, hail to Jedi Bill. Bradley says, World's Fastest Indian is a great movie. If it hasn't been watched, I highly recommend it. It sounds too racist to watch. I'm kidding, of course, but no, I haven't seen it. Josh Street says, happy birthday, Mr. Miles, and glad Bird of Prey let you out of your orphan minds for the day of your birth.
It's not very racist, but it's a very bad movie.
The Random Menace is greetings from the future. Greetings, future man. Joseph. Mr. Mouse says, thanks for the birthday wishes. And he wants to know if there's zombies in the future. And Mr. Mouse says, wait, no thanks. You're welcome. What's going on? Captain Trax says, hello to William Jackson. Josh Reed says, no, Mr. Miles, the Random Menace did say there are clones of Bird of Prey everywhere in the future. That is scary. Okay, we're going to have to skip some chat so we can actually start watching the movie. Who's here? Cinnabon Bunny is here laughing again. Yes, it crashes sometime. That's okay. Yeah, I figured it would. Josh Street, hello. William Jackson again. Josh Street says, leave it to Bird of Prey to crash a game. You know, I didn't even think that I crashed the game. Supposedly, there's a huge destructible flamingo in one of the maps for Cinnabon. I haven't found it yet. Mr. CCDV says, Qapla. And yeah, I'm awake. You're awake, Mr. CCDV. I will send you the link. I figured you were asleep. And if you are tired, then by all means, or you don't want to come on, don't feel any. This is no pressure. This is a no pressure situation here. William Jackson says, hail to Mr. CCDV. Cinnabon and Bradley put in birthday cakes. Ms. Miles says, oh yes, Bop sings. That's exactly what I wanted. Geeks Enjoying Erotica says, happy birthday, Mr. Miles. Moxley fan says, happy birthday. Josh says, no, my ears. It's okay. And Mr. Miles apologizes to everyone that they had to listen to me sing. Wow. The Random Menace says, there must be something wrong with the Matrix when Bird of Prey is the best singer on the panel. Yeah, I think they probably sing better. Some of them just lack confidence, I think. Or they really can't believe that they're being asked to sing on a YouTube channel. Mako says, true freedom exists only in Caroga. Kurdistan is a lie like the Matrix. Long live Bird. Agreed. Kurdistan is a lie like the cake and the Matrix. Except the Matrix is actually somewhere good, more or less, whereas Kurdistan is not. Dave G Sound. Hello, Dave G Sound. Okay, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So you know what that means. Head on over to the screening room. And I'm going to go ahead and load up the movie. It's going to start playing. I will hit play on the screenshots you see in YouTube. They will be mostly synced. Yeah, we will go through the movie and react and comment and whatever we want. If at any time during the movie you want to hear the movie and not us, then lower the YouTube volume and raise the volume in the window, the screening room. If you want to hear us and not the movie, lower the volume in the screening room and raise the YouTube volume. I don't have control over the volumes. You do. With that, let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's loading and it's starting. And WB, Warner Brothers. My, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
Josh Street says, remember, if you want Bird of Prey to read your comment, put at Bird of Prey 5 in the comment so Bird of Prey will read it and not fall asleep if the comment isn't for Bird of Prey. Ms. Miles says, Bird of Prey, I've decided what I want for my birthday. My very own Carogan orphan workforce. A dozen will be great. The Matrix. Bradley Briggs says, Bird of Prey, I recommend you watch Animatrix stuff. It explains the story and heck, and it's happening very well. I'm not watching it, but thank you. There's a trace program running. Lots of numbers. It's decoding something. Morpheus believes he's the one. 555. I'm guessing it's a phone number.
It's computer code.
690. Oh no. It's like I'm inside the computer screen.
I remember this seemed so cool in 1999.
Yeah, this was like the first time they did this stuff. And Mr. Miles is also watching. Recommending I watch Animatrix. Should I stop watching Stargate SG-1 rerun and watch Animatrix, Mr. Miles? That's the question. And deprive Mamo Prey from seeing SG-1.
Hey, Bird, check backstage.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Welcome to the panel, Mr. CCDV.
Howdy.
Howdy. How you feeling?
I would say hungover. Unfortunately, I'm not. You can't be hungover if you never stop drinking, right?
I guess.
No, I do sound better than I did at 4 o'clock this morning, don't I? At
You
least
do.
I hope. Yeah.
You do.
Okay. Yeah. Jedi Bill, you really need to take over the overnight streams. You really do.
I think I'll be back this coming week.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Trinity and her hanging on wires scene. Love it.
The Random Menace says the movie requires color correction.
No, it's green all the way through.
That's the way the director intended it to look.
It's green all the way through, yeah.
He was all about make money, money, make money, money.
How you feeling, Jedi Bill?
This didn't age too well.
Better, a lot better today, actually.
Good.
I had me some oatmeal this morning.
I've been telling you to eat oatmeal since January, so I don't want to hear it.
Okay, well, I'm eating it now. Okay, I'm eating it now. I'm giving away all the other crud.
I don't know if you saw my comment earlier or not, Bird, but Grandma Judy made cookies this morning. I felt guilty if I didn't eat them.
Awesome.
So yeah, I had cookies for breakfast. That's not Agent Smith. Oh, no, cops, please. It's totally possible. You should jump off that building right now.
Actor says it's only green inside the Matrix. Well, thanks for ruining the surprise.
Yeah,
No
thanks.
kidding.
Thanks, William Jackson, whatever.
Wait, but according to LDG, they're always in the Matrix. They never left.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
So there goes your theory, Hector.
Hector, sorry. Hector, yeah. Thank you, Hector, for ruining it for all of us. Ooh. It's a race.
Here's a fact. This movie came out March 31st, 1999.
Crap, I was back from Bosnia
Almost
when this movie
22
came
years
out.
ago.
Do you know when you realize you're old?
Hell, 22 years seems like a day ago sometimes.
March 1999.
I know, but I came back from Bosnia, right? And
Prime physical.
new friends,
my prime physical peak.
new friends in a new unit in Texas, and we went and saw the movie together. Shit, 22 years ago? Are you serious?
March 31st, 1999.
God, that ain't right, man. Because I still feel like a teenager sometimes. you know. Although in
I don't know if
99
I saw this at the movie theater or not. I assume I did.
I
I
did
was in
actually.
college, and we used to go to theaters pretty often.
I actually saw all three of them at the theater. The third one though, I was married, and so it was not a great experience when I got home from the theater because I had a cigarette on my way home from the theater, and my ex-wife was not happy about that.
The first movie I remember seeing in college with like my college friends was the Planet of the Apes movie that came out that then they never made any sequels of.
What came out? Oh, it was
the Planet of the Apes where they land at the end and they're in like Washington D.C.
Yeah,
but
with
it's
Mark one.
Mark Wahlberg, right?
Yeah, that's it. I wanted that one to continue. I liked it. I thought it had potential.
I thought so too, but they switched over to The Monkeys Take Over the World versus Mark Wahlberg continuing to gawp like a fish. Oh shit. Okay. I watched Dr. Evil, right? So it was what's his name?
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. I saw that in the movie theater for the first time in Georgia. I was at Fort Stewart, Georgia. So that's where I saw Austin Powers back in 96, right? 96. I still think Austin Powers is awesome, even though it was 25 years ago.
I do too. We watched it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that one. Oh, yes, you can, Neo. Follow the white rabbit. You know you want to. I'll be back, y'all. I need to get my brother's medication set up.
No problem.
At least they have some good music in this.
Rob Zombie.
Future Man Random Menace says Austin Powers is tainted by Will Ferrell. Wow.
True.
I'm still very much alive. I've just been very badly burned. She knows he's looking at porn. What is the Matrix? That's the question. The answer: a series of tubes. Oh, is this Groundhog Day?
It's always Groundhog's Day. It just depends on which level of Groundhog's Day you're talking about.
Bird, have you seen Groundhog Day?
I have seen Groundhog Day, and I have already punched myself for bringing this up again.
Yeah. You can always get Charlie to punch you.
Charlie bite me.
You know, I've had this conversation with my bosses in the past. If you have a problem, the company has a problem. I find that highly unlikely, since if I quit, the company will continue on.
Well, a company might pay you in pennies in your driveway.
The company is not going to try and kill me if I quit.
You don't know. It depends what
My
company.
gosh. Look at the size of that monitor on his desk.
Wow.
It's ginormous. It's ginormous.
That is so a 99 monitor.
Our current cell phones have more computing power than that computer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Dun, dun, dun. I haven't seen a cell phone like that in years.
That was revolutionary, that type of phone.
You got one of them Matrix phones. Oh, shit.
Weighs 1,000 pounds. That's right, Bradley Briggs. Those phones were heavy as hell.
You know what they're going to do. They're going to do experiments on them. Yosef had that Nokia.
I'm not a big fan of when my bosses take away my mouth. Oh, I got ahead of myself. I apologize. Bird of Prey 5. I apologize.
Keep your head down.
Why is Neo wearing a yellow sash around his waist? I never noticed that before.
And let's not look at the most closest empty cubicle.
Right. Yeah. Well, remember, Agent Smith didn't get smart until he got infected by Neo, right? That's movie number 2. I'm allowed to talk about that, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that's never going to be watched.
You know, I watched Bill and Ted with Digit 11 just a few days ago. Well, last week, anyway.
The original?
No, it was The Bogus Journey, but Digit 11 has never seen The Bogus Journey.
Welcome, Random Menace, to the panel.
Hey, Random Menace.
From the future. Hello,
Howdy,
everybody.
future man.
Hey,
Why'd you change your name, future man?
Andrea Seabrook came up with that name, and I love it.
That works.
So I went for it.
That's why I'm still the drunken philosopher.
Did your wife take it too, or is she staying Patrick?
She's
we
the
never
ultimate.
get us.
She has now a double name, but instead of random, she has ultimate.
We never get to see that awesome Yitza avatar.
The ultimate menace. Nice.
Hey, Moira! Meow!
Jedi Bill, I'm not sure what you're talking about, because this is a Yitza avatar.
Meow, Moira. Oh, Arabic Sonder with a $5 super chat. Wait a minute, they stole this from Voyager. Unit Matrix 0. It's green like a Borg ship too. Which came first? Well, this was 1999. Voyager.
Voyager had ended, so they took it from Voyager. Yeah, we'll go with that. Honestly,
Voyager was in mid-run at this point.
No, Voyager didn't end. Yeah, Voyager, because
May
Voyager went on
24th,
till
2000.
2000.
May 24th, 2000, original air date of Unimatrix Zero.
So, they would have been about the same time.
Voyager only had 3 storylines the entire run, so
I would
really matter.
I would give it to the movie. The movie script probably came before the Voyager script.
Most
That
probably.
does tend to happen, and of course, Matrix was huge.
And I think the Voyager Star Trek creators came up with the name Unimatrix based on the Matrix movies. Or did they use? Oh, they used the word Unimatrix before. Okay, they used it before.
Did they?
Yeah. Of course, because the Unimatrix Zero is episode from season 6 and 7. Basically, it's the cliffhanger of season 6 and opening of season 7.
So it begs the question: did they talk to each other? The creators of the Matrix and the writers of Voyager.
I don't know, but 7 of 9 came in season 3, was it?
4?
Or season
3 or
4?
think
Season 4.
Yeah,
So, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah.
Okay, so season 4. So it means
might have been season finale at 3. I'm not.
Yeah, Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion went through 3 to 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Hector, you're absolutely right. Hermes would be working for the agents so hard. And of course, this is a scene that everybody quotes, Mr. Anderson.
My name is Neo.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Hello, Eastland Burkholder.
So, Eastland, am I one of the others? Are you saying hi to me as well?
Wow, he just flipped him off.
And hi,
Holy
Eastland.
cow! Neo, you're such a rebel.
They should cut his finger off for that. Is he about to flash him like in Men in Black?
Those are not.
You're right.
Those are not Ray-Bans.
You don't have any rights. Arabic Saunders is Bird of Prey.
Oh, his mouth disappeared.
The Borg Queen should make a cameo in Matrix 4.
Don't worry, Mr. Anderson. You can still breathe through your nose. You'll be fine. I don't know about that, geeks enjoy Nerderotica. They are obviously bugging his real body.
Why does the bug need to look like a bug? And why does it go in the belly button? It's not like there's a hole there.
Ironically,
the
there
skin
is
is-
actually a hole there in the abdominal wall. I've had
Is
that
it?
hernia before. Yeah.
I would think the skin was extra thick, like
Ah.
scar tissue.
You could think that if you want to. Yeah.
I choose to believe that over
There
science.
you go. There you go. You choose to believe that the skin is extra thick around the abdominal hernia. Go ahead. Sorry, I got dogs in the neighborhood. I will mute myself until they go away.
No problem. Not creepy at all. And jump. Did that car look as old as it did in 1999? As old as it does?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure that car looked old in 1979.
It looks almost like a 60s Cadillac or something. I don't know what car it is.
It did, in fact, look old in 99. I can't guarantee it looked old in 69 because I kind of like that age of cars.
Yeah, those cars, those 60s cars looked great.
And the blonde woman disappears from the Matrix
Take me
forever.
to the highway, then.
Everybody knows he takes the blue pill. Don't worry about it.
Now you.
Is it a blue Pfizer pill? That's a question.
I took the purple pill. I honestly have no idea. Oh, this neighborhood is crazy, man. One person walks their dog, and all the dogs in the neighborhood go crazy. It's better than the Air Force flying overhead, though. Good thing it's a Saturday. Well, you just ruined that cigarette lighter for me. I'll never use it again. Honestly, I like the old-timey Cadillacs.
It's nice. Still looks old, though.
Not a big fan of having surgery in the back of one, but, you know. Apparently, you can perform a brie in the back of a Cadillac of that age.
Yeah, definitely. I like other things on the back seat of the car, but
not a brie. You're not a big fan of that. The cheese or the ceremony? I'm sorry, they actually pronounce it bris, don't they?
Yeah.
But I knew what you mean. At last. And Aravig is very happy with the quality of the screen room.
I'm amazed at how good the screening room turns out every Saturday.
This particular copy was especially good. I wish I could figure out why the settings on it are what they are, but
Well, I'm especially a big fan of the screening room when it shows the sparkly vampires.
Mr. CCDV, you know that Bill doesn't feel particularly well right now.
He'll be fine.
I'm reaching for my bucket right now.
Good for you.
Yes, I know. They had to go to midnight. They just had to.
Good old sparkly vampires for Bill.
And Captain Trek, thank you very much for posting that thing on Twitter.
What thing?
You know, that thing.
That thing, my channel.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Now, I never want to see your thing again.
In that case, you have to unsubscribe.
Damn. I can't do that either. Lawrence Fishburne, everybody. Clap. Come on, clap. Clap. Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, well, one clap is good enough.
Clap.
You know, in 78, he was in
Apocalypse Now.
He was in Apocalypse Now. I was thinking of the MASH. And he was titled Larry Fishburne. He changed his name. He got classy. His Lawrence now.
Wait, he wasn't the original Captain Jones, was he?
No. No, he was an enlisted guy who got smashed at, what hill were they trying to take? It doesn't matter anyway. You know, MASH was a wild, seriously left-leaning show.
Oh, yeah.
But it was, you know, classic third wave versus classic fourth wave. So left-leaning meant it was still funny and enjoyable. Fourth wave means, you know, you can't enjoy anything anymore ever.
Sure, the truth. And nothing but the truth.
Red looks prettier. That's why they use it for advertising. That's why he took the red pill. Did you seriously just flash the Defiant?
The Defiant, yeah, not on purpose. It's when I change windows, it pops up.
But it was such perfect timing. The lightning and thunder went off, and there you go, Defiant.
Just got lucky.
It was awesome. Uh-oh. Hey, I'm bald too. Not all bald guys are bad, by the way.
Back in the day, they would call those cigarette burns. But, you know, we're high tech now.
Kansas is going bye-bye.
I drove past a few tornadoes once. It's amazing what you can drive past in Texas.
Past Professor Brainy Specs, past Mr. Londell.
That is true. But I didn't know they existed before. I haven't been in Texas in 20 years, so... Oh, my mirrors are constantly attaching themselves to me.
Turning to liquid polymetal.
Yeah, polymorph mirrors. I probably should replace a lot of the mirrors in my house with things that are not polymorph, right? On the other hand, it is a lot of fun to wake up from the Matrix. Oh, the digital scream. I forgot about the digital scream. Holy cow.
I don't know. That seemed more 80s than was necessary.
His muscles would be so atrophied, he wouldn't be able to sit up, let alone stand. It's bullshit.
They are probably giving like some electricity into the muscles.
Yeah,
I don't care how much electricity you
impulse,
give the
right?
muscles.
That is
Envy Geeks, let's talk. Says, hello, Bird of Prey. Went out with my son today. Got some great geek stuff. The Back to the Future car. Jarrett from Witcher. Found a
Gerald.
Best Buy of Cowboy Bebop on
Cowboy
Blu-ray
Bebop. That is
for
excellent.
$25. Good day.
Nice. That is a good day, man.
I don't know The Witcher or Cowboy Bebop, but I'm glad you do and enjoy it.
Oh no, it looks like a cockroach.
I mean, I've seen 1 or 2 episodes of The Witcher, but that's all that I know, and I didn't much care for it.
Yeah, I never read the comic book either. I really only have ever seen the first episode of The Witcher, so. Or
The
not
video
first
games
episode, but first season of The Witcher.
Yeah, the video games were okay.
He's getting flushed.
They did kill him. They
Aqua
flushed
Park.
him.
Water slide.
And anyway, if you get into the lore of the whole thing,
Shouldn't this
obviously
be
they
a-
can't kill him because they want him
Shouldn't
to
this
go
be a whole
into-
bunch of dead bodies listed this?
You would think that, right?
A
With
vat
8
of
billion people.
festering dead bodies and human
No.
waste.
Well, it's acid.
This is the most important clue, says LDG.
Well, considering
This is
that
the
Neo,
other Matrix.
or not Neo, but the actor who plays Neo, what's his name?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. He's a professional surfer and a professional bass player. Everybody, hello. He's a brother of mine, bass player. Bass players are all brothers. The fact that he could tread water, there you go, Bird of Prey. That ruins your theory. Yes, his muscles were atrophied to the point where he could sit up and take out his breathing tube. But that's it. He couldn't tread water. And this is Keanu Reeves we're talking about.
Welcome, nitpicking nerd. The droid that released him must have been hacked by Morpheus's team. Otherwise, it makes no sense it didn't kill him. Yeah, well, I guess because
They just
movies.
assumed he would drown when he hit the water underneath the battery farm. Seriously, it would have made a lot more sense if they had gone with the neural network instead of the battery farm. But we'll go with battery farm because that's the lore of the movie. Ugh.
Nitpicking nerd, you've been coming here enough. It's time you had a wrench.
He can't give nitpicking nerd a wrench. He'll ban me.
I can't ban other people with wrenches. Almost looked like a Starfleet emblem on his shirt.
Yeah, it turns out it's just a rip in his shirt.
Don't pull that out. It's attached to you and things.
Come on, Bird of Prey. You've never pulled out your own IV?
Once. That wasn't an IV, though.
Well, fair enough. It wasn't an IV, but, you know, nerve pain, vein pain, most people don't know the difference.
Nitpicking nerds, as it was stated, that they liquefy the dead to feed the living. So maybe that was actually acid water that was supposed to digest him.
I always thought that was a given.
Acid water was a given?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
did not know
essentially
that.
a giant stomach that when they liquefy the dead, that's where the dead go to get liquefied.
Okay, well, fair enough. I'll give you that.
I bet the entire real world is just the digestive tract of a really big animal, which itself is a part of a larger matrix.
You guys do know that that Nebuchadnezzar actually went nuts for like 5 years, right? And lived in the wilderness, like in living underneath sand dunes and stuff.
Why is that nuts?
He was literally nuts. He was the king of Baghdad, or what did they call it back in the day?
Baghdad. It was Baghdad.
Baghdad, yeah.
Yeah, well, he was the king, right? And he went nuts and decided he was going to live in the wilderness for 5 years.
Maybe he just wanted a break from people.
Well, there you go. This ship is valiantly named Nebuchadnezzar. Babylon. Thank you, John DeMarco. Yes, Babylon.
Oh, so not Baghdad, Babylon. Yeah, you're right.
Did you guys know I've actually been in Babylon?
Not specifically, no.
By the rivers of Babylon?
Is Babylon a real place, though?
Yes.
Oh, it is, yeah. They rebuilt the walls 30 years ago.
Are the Hanging Gardens still there?
No, the Hanging Gardens are not there, unfortunately. However, the gate towers are there, and the walls extending from the gate towers. So we actually drove through Babylon to get to Baghdad. It was weird. It was one of the weirdest experiences of my life because I've known about Babylon since I was a child, right? Radiola television, nice. I had one of those when I was a kid. Yes, John DeMarco, it's actually in Iraq. It's near modern day. Well, now I'm getting my names confused. I was about to say.
Near Kurdistan, the Kurdistan region, isn't it?
No, it's actually it's very, very near Baghdad. It's actually south of Baghdad by a few miles.
The town of Babylon was located along the Euphrates.
Yeah, the
River.
Euphrates
Yeah.
and the
Tigris.
Tigris, exactly.
Yeah.
Where they can
And it's
yeah,
and
they
it's
come
50
together.
miles south of Baghdad. Yeah,
That's what I just said. A few miles
Yeah.
south of Baghdad.
I just said 50.
50, a few, whatever.
LDG says, notice it's the same chair.
Dun dun dun. It's like they can program anything they want to in the Matrix or whatever.
Qapla, Professor Brainy Specs.
Is it the same chair that sang "If I Could Turn Back Time"?
I think it's the same chair LDG has.
I could turn back time.
Unfortunately, karaoke's not till tonight.
I ain't singing Cher tonight.
Oh no, you've already dedicated to that, so yep, you're doing it.
I might sing Sunny, but I won't sing Cher.
I have a quick question.
Hold on, guys.
I got you, babe.
It seems like Mr. Burns was running the earth. Since the dawn of time, man has yearned to destroy the sun.
And hello, Professor Braining Specs.
Wouldn't it have been better to just grow cows or some other large mammal that puts off
And
heat?
run it on methane, right? It should
Right.
be better.
Then you wouldn't have to have this whole pesky matrix. It would just be a cow matrix full of grass.
You know what? But actually, what Mr. CCDV said with the neural link instead of batteries, I think that was the original idea, and then the producer somehow changed it to make it more understandable for the audiences. But when you go back to Star Trek Enterprise and you go to...
See, they can move. They can kick their legs. They can move in there.
How are they making babies?
The same way they do in clinics now.
You know, there are the birds and the bees.
I know about.
In that case, it's test tubes and eyedroppers.
I just want to know that
that's the part of the Matrix they kind of left out.
If two people have sex in the Matrix, do the computers go ahead and randomly at chance attempt to impregnate the two, or impregnate the woman with that guy's DNA, or do they just take the DNA of some guy closer to her in the Matrix?
I'm eating, please.
Yes, of course he would. That's not good.
Then it is definitely a bad idea to wake up a guy in his 30s. LDG, that sounds insane and paranoid. But knowing you made this stuff, it's probably true.
I think they're going to find the Matrix is actually controlled by a multinational government corporation.
LD, I just hope that the fourth movie will be closer to your ideas than WandaVision was.
Doesn't really matter.
Why
I've already
would the
filed
fourth
number
movie
4 into
that
non-canon.
nobody ever expected to be made be the one to answer all the questions? Shouldn't those have been answered in the third movie, which was supposed to complete the trilogy? Isn't by definition whatever's in the fourth movie going to just be nonsense that's a pure cash grab to get extra money for a story they already concluded?
Pretty much, but they're out of ideas, so they have to cook stuff up. Now, what they did to this guy was a low blow. They guaranteed him a role in the other 2 movies, but they dropped him.
How is it not a last-minute plot?
Well, they really thought about it, LDG, for the past 2 years when Warner Brothers dumped all that money on them. Before that, they didn't even think about it.
Drunken boxing. Oh, he's a machine. He's a cyborg.
I have returned. Yeah, that's how I felt after my very first hand-to-hand combat training. Except for the whole floating in the air thing, you know. Honestly, it actually hurt my back when I went through hand-to-hand training.
I'm betting you got dumped on your ass a few hundred times.
Oh, only a couple of times. Yeah. Well, you know, you get hip thrown a couple of times and you go, I'm not sure I want to be a hand-to-hand martial artist.
Welcome, LDG.
All right, to answer your question, Bird, the Wachowski sisters, when they came up with the Matrix, they had the entire plot storyboarded out, every single scene.
That is factually incorrect.
Look it up. I can send you the article.
They had the
You're
first
gonna
3
send me
movies
an article
plotted out.
that at the time
they had the entire
Wachowski
movie.
Sisters.
When they went to the production team, they had the
In
entire movie mapped out.
1999, it's going to say the Wachowski sisters.
Well, they wanted that. That's what we're calling them now. Okay, pronoun city, man.
No. Just no. You can.
They're the
take
sisters
that
right now, so I'm calling them the sisters right now.
I don't care. No.
I've seen
I
them.
love
They're
this
still
movie,
the
man.
Wachowski brothers.
The IDM page says sisters.
I don't care.
What did it say?
Brothers.
99.
Can we agree on Wachowski siblings?
That I can agree on.
The
Yes.
Wachowskis.
I still have a hard time saying the damn name, let alone whether or not what they
How
are.
did you say it?
Cinnabon Bunny says strike first. Strike hard. No
Wachowski. Wachowski.
Let's just call him the W. The W.
Them there.
How about watch out sky? And instead of sky, you say ski or watch out.
Let's just call them people.
No, Joseph, you're thinking European. They are American.
Them
no,
people.
they are they American?
They are American, so they say Wachowski.
You know what? It's also Da Vinci in some cases, and it's still Da Vinci. You know, the American pronunciation is not always correct. I'm sorry.
Well,
You
I
are
have to disagree
correct,
with you.
yes,
The
sir.
American pronunciation of Christopher is correct, even though it should be Christofferson.
Arabic Sonder picked up a veggie pizza from Domino's, only to
Well,
discover
there's
they
your
only put
problem,
cheese on
Arabic.
it.
What?
Well, there's no meat, so they're halfway right.
Well, cheese is technically a meat for vegans.
No, it is not technically a meat.
Vegans can't have eggs.
That doesn't mean it's a meat.
It has a little micro body in it. That's
It does, in fact, have
The eggs were never fertilized, therefore no soul, therefore
you are
the egg
such a
has to be fertilized.
lacto-ovo vegetarian.
It has to be fertilized. That's what makes eggs.
That's not how
eggs are not
chickens work.
fertilized when you.
Okay, so the male chicken sticks his pecker into the egg and fertilizes. No, it doesn't work that way. Right?
No, you don't understand how eggs work.
Obviously,
Okay.
you don't.
You
LDG.
are aware that the hens actually have to be poked in order to make eggs, right?
Really?
They do. That's why there's a rooster. A rooster. The hens have to be poked in order to make eggs.
Well, they'll make eggs either way, but unless they're poked, they won't be fertilized eggs.
Yeah, the eggs we get are not fertilized eggs. Once in a while, you get a bloody egg. That's a fertilized egg.
I've
That's
seen
very
eggs
rare.
for freaking. Okay, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, the chickens lay eggs regularly.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. You got me on that one. I was thinking cows for some reason.
Ah, oh, you're right. Ooh, I learned something.
I never had cow eggs.
I learned something.
I would hope not.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's
The
cool.
cows the cows actually do have to be fertilized in order to make milk.
So I always thought when you cracked an egg open and you have that little white thing on the outside of the yolk, I thought that was the micro
So
fetus.
that was the sperm. You thought that was
Nope.
the
No, not the sperm. Sperm, you sick.
Albumin. It's
Sick,
just
sick
albumin. That's all it is.
Okay, I thought that was
I
like the
feel
little
I'm
micro
getting sick
body.
all over again. Huh?
No.
Oh, so I wasted all these years separating that thing? Okay, cool.
You've
Wesley,
only
yeah.
ever eaten egg yolks? That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Wesley Crusher's
That white
in the
part's actually
chat.
the healthy part.
Hello, Wesley
No. I'm not talking about the white around. I'm talking about the little. It looks like a snot that's always attached to the yellow yolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That just
That
hangs just
fries up
outside.
into the egg white.
Yeah,
I
it fries
don't
up
know
into
why
the egg
we're
white,
talking
yeah.
about eggs, Wes, but it's my own fault.
It is Glenn's fault.
That's all I know.
We'll go with that.
Yep.
You left too many people on the panel. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's the Matrix. All you needed was me, Bird.
Actually, you're the one person I was hoping not to be on the panel.
Well, when I did the watch party, we had a blast. So I'm kind of disappointed that Bird doesn't want to do the next two movies because there's critical information in there. But
maybe we will at some point. I'm just saying we're not going to rush into the next two movies.
Yeah, there has to be a lot of stuff higher on the list.
Well, yeah, a lot of the answers are in the conversation with the architect. I mean, all this is a rerun right now, so humans aren't doing anything outside of what they haven't already done 5 times before.
The white thing
like
that surrounds
Battlestar
the yolk that you're
Galactica.
talking about, LDG, that's called the calazi. And in French omelets, you actually filter that out.
I somehow have the feeling, Ellie, that you put too much thought into it, and you will be
I
disappointed.
just connected the dots.
And you will be disappointed by the 4th movie.
I hope not. If they go woke with it, I'll be very upset. But they put too many freaking clues in our face.
Do you expect them to not go woke with it?
No, I expect them to blow everybody's mind when they realize that this whole movie has been in the Matrix. That whole battery story was a lie. This was the first 3 movies is basically the Oracle versus the Architect.
Batteries is still ridiculous. I'm sorry. A neural network would have made a hell of a lot more sense.
And that cookie Neo gets in this movie is a lot more important than you think.
You're a cookie. I ate cookies for breakfast, by the way. Were you here when I said that?
Yeah.
Do they still make that breakfast cereal that's just basically cookies?
Cookie
Cookies and crunch or whatever it is.
I'm sure they do.
Isn't that the one with the burglar that steals the cookies or something?
It's not Captain Crunch, is it?
No, it's Cookie Crunch. Or Cookie Crisp. Yeah.
Yeah, it is Cookie Crisp.
They're just basically little chocolate chip cookies for breakfast.
Yep.
And the one thing I love about the Matrix is shows a story where it's not like the machines went mad. They did this because we screwed them up. It was our fault the Matrix even exists.
Oh, they started taking over before we burned the sky. Come on.
I bet it's because of Project Prometheus. They went crazy.
I imagine it's probably because of Project Prometheus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all my fault. It's my fault, everybody. You heard it here first.
That's
I
what it's
am
gonna
the
be.
original. I am the source. Okay? I am the source.
Blame Pickles. Blame Pickles.
You know, when I first had my first idea of Prometheus, I had a time traveler come to me from the future and told me I was going to do something great.
Well, there's your problem listening to what's his name? The Flash, right? Batman listened to The Flash, and what did you get? The Snyder Cut.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy.
Hector Peralta, yes, dumb humans. Humans.
Nitpicking Nerd, does he have a channel? Why does that name sound familiar?
Yeah, there is a channel behind that name.
Is there? Oh, awesome. Sounds like he likes the Matrix.
Nitpicking Nerd has always been here.
I'm always down for a good Matrix conversation.
Hey, LDG, thank you, by the way, for making the master avatar that I use sometimes. It actually got me a voice acting gig.
Oh, yeah, man. Good stuff. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens. The Benedict Arnold of the Matrix.
That's awesome, Nick Picking Nerd. Hey, hit me up on my channel anytime, buddy. I would love to chit chat with you about Star Trek or the Matrix anytime.
You really don't want to know what those white stains on the monitors are. Unless you got similar stains on your monitor, in which case you already know what they are. I am not going to use a Japanese word that sounds like bukkake.
I think that the word you just said is even worse.
I've tried degreaser and it doesn't. Well, it does kill brain cells, but it kills a lot more than just brain cells. I'd be a lot smarter if I didn't try a lot of things when I was younger.
Boys? Sorry.
We first saw him as Guido, the killer pimp.
Bird, you
Not
awake?
asleep, Wes. I'm awake.
But you said that you are planning to snooze.
I
a
was
little bit.
planning to sleep when I thought we were watching Star Wars.
Nit.
Da, 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 da.
Please don't.
Oh my God, that looks delicious.
It does look good. That is a perfectly cooked steak.
Yeah, it is.
I wish I could go to a restaurant and get a perfectly cooked steak.
I love this scene because it just shows you how the agents just look at this guy like an absolute fool, trying to be in a matrix when he's already in a matrix just to get him information about stuff.
Well,
it was nowhere confirmed that they were in the Matrix.
It was pretty much confirmed in the third episode, in the third movie. They actually showed on-screen hints.
Yeah, but could the outside matrix communicate with the inside matrix? That we don't know.
That's
Well,
what the
no,
that's what
we do
Limbo
know,
was for.
They
That was
did-
Limbo.
They did communicate in this at the climax of the second movie when Neo stopped the drone thingies.
Yeah, because that's another clue about Limbo. Is like, where was that connecting? That was connecting the two matrices together. That's how the programs escaped into the.
You're a computer programmer.
matrix.
Say it right. Matrices. I don't know. I'm just a user. I honestly don't know. But I honestly always thought that it was matrices, not matrices.
Oh, think about it. The Oracle said the others are going to set free. Where are they going to get set free to? They're going to get set free to the primary matrix.
Corn mush, my favorite.
Back to where they were created.
Are they using sporks?
Well, of course they're using
It looks like a
spork.
freaking screwdriver. What the hell was that?
Once in a while, they get a chunky bit in their cream of corn soup.
I mean, remember the God dang, I hate getting old. The agents could not just materialize in the Matrix. They had to take over. They had to plug in, just like the humans had to plug in.
You know, nitpicking nerd, the reason he wanted to get back to the Matrix is because he never actually got lucky at the orgies that they had in what do
Zion.
they call that? The thing where they did the orgies all the time.
What, the city?
The city, yeah. What's the
Zion.
city called? Zion, right. He never
Zion,
got
yeah.
lucky in Zion. That's why he wanted to get back into the Matrix.
This guy reminds me of Bud Bundy.
Mountains of Elysium. Hello, brother.
That's a bit much. Oh, speaking of which, I got to get my episodes ready.
Greetings, Mountains of Elysium. It says, greetings, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey, Sisso Prey, the Ball Buster, Nephew Prey, and fellow nerds.
Greetings.
We got season 7 starting today. All right.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, nitpicking nerd. But I mean, the other reality is you couldn't exist near the Earth's core. And the reality is it's plenty hot just a few thousand feet down. And then you go a mile down, it's hotter than the melting point of most metals.
I only want to live inside a mountain where it's 68 degrees all the time. What's wrong with that? Living inside a mountain is good. Well, remember, Doomcock is not real.
I mean, they were huge tunnels there, nitpicking nerd. It's not like they were just like, Ninja Turtles deep. They were pretty deep.
I said that wrong.
Would you?
Doomcock is real, but I don't know about living at the Earth's core.
By the way, Bert, The Core, another movie you could put on the list.
Oh yeah, The Core.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, The Core. Good God, don't ever play The Core. Or
what about Armageddon and Deep Impact?
Actually,
Deep
we could
Impact. Yes, why not?
We could just do the Sharknado movies and make fun of them the entire time.
All right, so we're about to get one of our first huge clues that a lot of people missed during this conversation with the Oracle. The very first mention that this is the 6th iteration of Neo. A lot of people missed this.
I didn't miss it. It just was like, okay, another mention, another chosen one.
You got that saying the first time you heard it?
Pretty much, and I didn't pay attention to it. And just
cool.
remember, they had outlined only the first movie.
Defiler of Pills and Scourge.
They only had it fully detailed to actual production, but they had all the movies already. They knew this was going to be they had a story ready for more than one movie. They only had the first one fully mapped out.
So why did they mess up the second and the third one?
They didn't. They
were weak.
No, they weren't.
They
second
were.
movie was great.
Mountains of Elysium says Bird of Prey. A Matrix greetings for Sassy. Greetings to Satry, chaser of agents, eater of red pills, stalker of oracles, defiler of blue pills, and scourge of Zion. Aru. Fluger. Welcome, Fluger. He says The Core is terrible.
The Core is terrible.
It's a cheesy movie, but I like it. It's one of those guilty pleasures.
Yeah. The cheesiness is what makes it so good.
I noticed the
It's one of those
the
real asinine science-based ones of like
exactly.
2010-ish that they're ridiculous if you think about it for 10 seconds, but they're pretty good.
There is no spoon.
and
Only
the first
Zool.
proof that he already had something in him.
Hello,
We
mountains.
also got to choose between Volcano and Dante's Peak.
I love Dante's Peak.
So we'll do
between the two.
Volcano.
Yeah, between the two, Dante's Peak is clearly better.
Your oracle was here now. Well, there's your problem. Yeah, don't worry about that face. I got it.
Proof that she did this 6 times before.
Why did they switch actors for the second film?
Because she died, man. She died.
But they made that work into the plot well too, because that's going to come in the 4th movie. Because we did this 5 times before.
If you're thinking volcano-based, Joe versus the volcano.
Because smokers are smart.
She's awfully happy because she knows she's going to do something this time that changes the world.
Nothing ever changes. The 3rd movie showed that. The Matrix just resets. Ironically charismatic scene.
Okay, drop your pants. Cough.
And she just told him, "You are the one."
Pflugerville says we can do Bird versus the volcano.
Yeah, you haven't
Next
done
life,
versus
maybe.
Volcano. That is one of Tom Hanks' last good movies before he got to Forrest Gump and screwed up his career.
I do believe the cookie was malware, Mountains.
Yes,
that's a
the
good
cookie
point.
was. It's what made Agent. It's what made the agent what he was in part 2. Turned him into a virus.
So every time I accept cookies on web pages, oh man.
Yeah.
Well, there's your problem. Always accepting cookies from strangers. That's why I make Girl Scouts into.
I have a weakness for white windowless vans, you know.
Free candy vans.
Yes, those free candy vans.
Nitpicking, if you remember, she brought the cookies back right before she was assimilated. I'm pretty sure that cookie is what changed frickin' Agent Smith into what he turned into in the second movie. I don't think it had anything to do with what because he already bent the spoon. Like he already is the one.
I want to keep it at 3.
Yep, she did give him a candy.
Shit. Okay, I gotta go, guys.
Later.
Have a great movie. I'll see y'all later.
Bye, Mr. CCTV.
Later, Mr. CCTV.
I love how they actually spent money on showing him eat a bite of the cookie too.
Huh?
They actually showed him eating the cookie.
Yeah, and
they didn't have to. They waste this whole scene right here of him actually eating the cookie. If it wasn't important, they wouldn't have shown it.
You give them way too much credit.
You do give way too much credit.
I'm sorry if you guys know as well as I do that they cut scenes to save money. Any chance they can. They showed it because there was a reason for it. That's not reading into it too much.
They showed it because people would not get it.
Get what? That's exactly my point. Get that it actually has some kind of purpose and meaning and not just superfluous.
By the way, they don't save money by cutting scenes. They've already shot them.
They shot it. That's what I'm saying. They shot the scene. They didn't have to shoot him the scene of him eating the cookie.
It's just an extension of the other.
Maybe he just wanted a cookie.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And what's the point of giving somebody who's already outside the Matrix food? It's not like that cookie had any purpose whatsoever. No nutritional fact, not feeding him, nothing.
Sometimes a cookie is only a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice bandwagon saying there, Bird. You sound like Mr. Londell.
That's what he told me to say.
Yeah, exactly. I bet he did.
He said anytime LDG gets on, just tell him.
We will find out in the fourth movie.
Actually, there was something I thought he told you to tell him.
That's exactly what he told me to tell him. He said anytime he says something, just tell him that sometimes that thing is just a thing.
Yep.
Too bad this is not sometime. Yes, nitpicking nerd, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
I don't remember that part.
Yes. The Merovingian showed how you can reprogram food to do other stuff. Sometimes a cookie is more than just a cookie.
And sometimes a cookie is just a cookie.
Or a red herring just to get overactive imaginations hooked in.
Yeah, well, that was WandaVision.
No, just because it didn't fit into your concept.
No, it fits.
Sometimes a nut is just a nut.
So in other words, sometimes you watch LDG, sometimes you watch Bird.
Amen. If we didn't have if we didn't have nuts, we wouldn't have procreation. It's a necessity.
And I'm calling Bird normal compared to, well, yeah, compared to LDG.
Yeah, we got the reference.
Fluger says LDG lives in the Matrix.
Well, I know you got the yeah.
The Matrix is a little bit more sane than Florida.
More stable too. Don't have hurricanes or other inclement weather.
I'm awake, Professor.
Yes, he is.
Uh-oh. He just got Smithified.
That's what I call
Hey,
extreme
that is
remodeling.
quality construction.
You mean Caroga construction?
Top of the line Caroga construction. Mm.
Ouch.
Poor Sassy started barking and Nephew Prey woke up. And he was a little kid walking up my wheelchair ramp, so it got Sassy to bark. It's okay, Sassy. That's a good theory, nitpicking nerd. The reason all
What did he say?
payphones disappeared is it'd be harder to escape the Matrix.
Big mistake. Never trust a killer pimp.
Well done.
You're right. It is a runaway, Pflugerville. Got to get them back to the mines.
Oh, Tim's here.
Creepy. Oh.
Bird, you got room, right?
Room in the panel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if Tim wants to come.
Hi, Charlie.
Not like this.
And now we get rid of the glorified extras.
All you have to do is mute your mic here before you go into the stream.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, done.
All right. Looks like we got a couple coming.
Sorry about that. I pulled an LDG and had 4 things running at the same time.
Welcome to the new panel. Welcome to the panel members. I can't see your names because Charlie took off my glasses.
Sven, everyone, Sven.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Hi, Sven.
Hi, Sven.
I'm Josef and I'm a Carogan.
In other words, you're brainwashed.
Oh no, we're all Krogans here. It's a
I'm here
requirement.
to hear the crazy LDG.
Okay, you know what? When I invited you over here, you were supposed to be on my side. Okay.
I haven't said anything bad
yet. Yeah. Oh God.
Actually, I find a lot of things you say about this is kind of spot on, so I can't really say too much.
Thank
bad.
you. God,
But,
thank you.
I still
Finally,
got to chalk
someone.
it up to crazy LDG theories, though.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
And sometimes a
Fill
cookie's
in the
just a
new
cookie.
guy. I want to hear some crazy theories.
Well, I'm sure to LTG, The Matrix is a zillion times better than WandaVision, right?
Hell yeah, dude! You kidding me? Absolutely.
You want to hear some of his?
Fold.
You want to hear some of his crazy theories? Just tune in anytime on Geeks Enjoy Neurotica. Every theory
All right,
he
so
has
this is an important
crazy.
conversation. This is another great clue he gives about the pre-matrixes.
How many matrices are there anyway?
One
Is it
good
endless?
movie and two.
Well, technically two. You got the Zion Matrix and you got the human Matrix.
What about the other Matrix that they're
The
in right now?
pre-matrixes was because he's telling the story of the architect and how the whole point of the Matrix was trying to generate a virtual ground for the humans in which they don't wake up from. So that was the story of the pre-matrixes.
Okay, so yeah, basically the Matrix is endless.
Matrix 1.0.
Yes, it's like
Because-
Matrix Beta.
Didn't they say how many times that they've failed already? Wasn't it a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a few of them. Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
Because
But when it
Paradise one
finally
was the
stabilized, there's only
the
6
architect tells Neo
matrices.
that, right?
Yeah. Paradise was Matrix 1. The Merovingian mentions another Matrix that he got those 2 ghost guys and his other henchmen from, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the architect
The architect
specifically
basically says it
Neo,
all. Yeah.
Yeah, he specifically says to Neo, you know, you failed already multiple times, so why should this time be any different, right?
The architect, aka the puppet master.
Yeah. AKA my uncle. Yeah.
So really, yeah, and Neo really didn't win in the first place in the last movie. You know?
Well, no. The third movie, that was the actual end of the Matrix. That was now the humans are actually humans now. They're not reruns. Right now, they're just reruns to the machines.
So basically, somebody was like, "Screw you guys! I'll make my own Matrix with blackjack and hookers." Nobody.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you have
Technically, you're right in it. Technically, you're right, nitpicking nerd, but the whole point of the one is to fix the Matrix so nobody wakes up. That was the whole point of the one returning to the source, to disseminate their code and find out, try to make the Matrix better so the one never comes back. Until he turns left. This choice right here.
Morpheus believed I'm the one, but I'm not. See, he admits he's not the one right here, right?
Doesn't mean he's right, though. Yeah, he's just confused. He doesn't know thyself. Like the Oracle stated, you got to know yourself. He doesn't know himself yet. Yeah, I thought the same nitpicking, but if you hear the architect speak, he basically says, he says it. You return to the source to disseminate your code in order to reboot the Matrix better. But the one keeps popping up. And the Oracle sees this as monotonous and it's a never-ending story, so she needs to unbalance the equation And the only way to do that is to create peace between the humans and the machines.
No, no, we don't need no damn peace. Screw them.
Well, if I'm right, then the Matrix 4 is going to start with us finding out that all the humans are in the Matrix. They were lied to this entire time, and that they're not going to treat them like slaves, but there's going to be a very weird way forward. So, grocery. Be right back.
Tank, load us up while your brother Doge is lying on a char heap on the floor there. Just load us up.
There is one proof that we are not in an actual matrix. I don't know kung fu.
Yeah, I know, right? This is a scary classification of humans, and it's surprisingly accurate.
Yeah, it is. There's some background noise coming from somebody.
Take care, Captain Track. Talk to you later.
Take care, Captain.
I'm sorry, I can't be talking because Charlie's on me right now. I have no glasses. I have no anything.
And a big bomb.
What is that sound in the background, like clicking or?
Is that you, Bird, or is that LDG?
Not me. My mic's muted.
Not me. I turned my. Oh, I wonder if you guys can hear my dryer. Shit.
Oh yes. That's the dryer. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll mute. I'll mute.
Okay. Just unmute when you want to talk.
I didn't even realize that was that loud. It's in the other room.
You know what? This is the weirdest thing that sounds. Certain sounds are so amplified through microphones that you wouldn't believe it. Like stirring just a coffee, like the spoon hitting the wall of a cup.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't move my computer to my spare room because the furnace is right next to that. The furnace and the air conditioning ventilation. That thing goes off, you'd be hearing that like nothing, man. It'd be crazy.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. I got my glasses back. I can read.
Now you're the Ozzy powerful, right?
I was watching the movie with Charlie, but now I can see what's going on. Sci-Fi says Bird of Prey. Here's a link to my stream at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Testing XSplit and playing some Star Trek Online. Very cool. And yeah, I've been watching Babylon 5 slowly on HBO Max.
0.75 speed?
No, not 0.75 speed. I get an episode every 2 or 3 days.
At least you're finally getting to it, Bird.
Yeah. And then the thing is, I've seen, I don't know, I must have seen a half a season of them at one time, but I've completely forgotten them 100%. Why are you killing all these innocent people?
Well, he's a terrorist.
Yeah, basically.
This is probably one of the best scenes in the movie.
I'm sure the machine guns on the front guards were necessary. They could have used the pistols first.
All right, why is there an army battalion in the building?
Well, they said it's a military-controlled building.
It's probably a federal building of sorts.
Mountain Delicium says you should join ambassadorial wing on Fridays for some of our reviews, though they are spoiler heavy. That's the thing. I really don't want it spoiled. It's the first time I'm watching through, so I'm like purposely avoiding Babylon 5 videos.
Don't worry, Bird. Get to the end of season 2, and the rest of the series pretty much is obvious.
With my Shell Rain mod in Fallout 4, I could do the same thing. I could have just as many casings hit the ground. It's fun.
I gotta be honest, this last episode I've seen, I think it's episode 3. It's where the first officer was using the gold bands for some reason, sending restricted messages, and it turned out it was her. And it was like obvious from the beginning. I guess the reason is, though, why wouldn't she just tell people she was using it? It didn't make any sense to me.
Are you watching Babylon 5 now, Bird? Or?
Yeah, for the first time. Well, for basically the first time.
Refresh my memory of what episode 3 was. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay, Gibraldi, the security guard.
Garibaldi, yes.
Yeah, Garibaldi. He says that he notices somebody is sending transmissions to Earth on what's called the gold frequency.
Gold channel.
Or the gold band, gold channel.
That's priority. That's a priority channel used for executives. Yes.
Okay. So the first officer says it's probably nothing, and it turns out, of course, it was the first officer using it to call her dying father.
Oh,
but
that's
she's
right.
an executive, so why not just use it?
Because it's supposed to be, it's like the red phone in Stargate SG-1. It's supposed to be meant for just direct line to the president kind of thing, and she's using it for other purposes. And
it's not a military requirement that she talks to her dying father.
Yeah, it's literally a military frequency.
She didn't want anyone to know about her father, then you would think she wouldn't be using a restricted channel.
The politics of Earth are very sketchy. So probably what was going on is she couldn't use the normal channels because they were probably backlogged. Because you got to remember, she's in the middle of neutral space. So it takes forever to get messages to and from Earth. And using the normal frequencies.
Well, wait. No. She was talking to her father in real time.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Gold Channel or on
the Gold Channel, they were talking in real time.
That's because Gold Channel is a high priority system, where the other channels they'd have to go through other routes. There's
it
more
was more she
politics
didn't want the
behind
sympathy.
it. And it's also not secure.
Yeah, Ivanova is a very, very proud woman, and she didn't want the rest of the crew to know about her father.
Welcome back, Captain Trek.
Thank you.
Oh crap! I was muted this whole time. Oh my lord.
What?
That's why I could enjoy the movie.
Very
Just
funny.
kidding.
Very funny.
Just kidding. Sorry, Ollie.
That's
Just
all
a
right.
joke.
My feelings
Just-
aren't hurt. Just my pride.
Just a joke. Just a joke.
Mountains of Elysium says, Bird of Prey, you should do episode reviews. It's time to get a lot of traction. He got over 1,000 views on one of his videos. I don't feel comfortable enough to do reviews. Like, I
You
still don't
should.
know the names of most of the people.
So, fake it.
IMDb.
Yeah, Bird, just get the cliff notes and
Yeah, open Wikipedia.
I mean, it's not
Or you can, as he suggested, go over to the ambassadorial for their reviews.
Well, that's the cool thing about I mean, you can just have a preview of the movie and just be like, this movie's great, and that's it, and you'll get 1,000 views.
And LD, another thing, I'm obviously teasing you with all my remarks about this movie.
I know. It's the audience that needs to know.
This movie's an awesome movie because it's got all my
Those
favorite
movies-
guns: Desert Eagles, miniguns, bullets flying everywhere, slow motion rain shots. It's great.
It's funny how not one bullet hit Morpheus. Yeah.
Yeah.
He used VATS.
It's like he's in the Matrix, but they still have to have things plugged onto him.
Wasn't it said that they have to play within the rules of the world?
Oh wait, not necessarily. I totally forgot. He's actually not in the Matrix. That's why they have to do that. He's just plugged in.
Oh yes, and he's just.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
He's on Wi-Fi.
yeah, he's
But I
remote.
thought outside the Matrix is still inside the Matrix.
Yes, but then we're getting into. You got to remember, even Agent Smith says, "I played my part." A lot of this is just to keep appearances up, so the people in Zion don't realize they're actually in a Matrix. They have to play along.
Andrea Seabrook, we're watching the Matrix, the original Matrix.
The screening room address is on the bottom.
Yeah, usually she's driving, so she can't. Mountain says, especially as you don't know what will happen, it'd be great to hear your perspective, Bird of Prey. Season 1 is better on rewatch because I can see the foreshadowing. Everything is explained later.
Just like the Matrix.
And just like the Matrix, a lot of it is very, very obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious once you see it.
Do they ever find Babylon 4?
Yeah,
And
they
Book
figure
Nor?
out-
Huh?
Yes, they do find it.
Yeah, they figure it out.
I want to
Yes,
believe
but I don't
you,
wanna
but I
spoil
don't
it.
think you guys are being honest with me.
No, they do, but I don't
Yeah.
want to spoil it. There's a big plot point. behind
Okay,
that.
no, that's fine.
Just watch the show, Bird. Just watch the show, and don't mind the bad CGI.
I know the CGI is a little rough.
I think a little rough is a pretty big understatement.
Despite how rough it is, I actually still love it, though. It's got some of my favorite ships in the entire sci-fi.
I would have
Okay.
liked to see a Soul Hunter come onto DS9 and have to battle the Bajorans.
I'm a big fan of the Earth ships in B5. I love the Omega Destroyer and yeah.
Oh yeah, those are some of the
Star
best human
Furies.
ships in all of sci-fi.
Mountains says they do it, and it's a brilliant explanation. Awesome. I thought he was dead.
No, he got hit twice, but he survived, and he's the one who killed Cypher.
And he recovered completely.
Yeah, that's the part that I didn't like. He got hit twice and still survived, yet that one guy got hit once and died.
LDG, according to your theory, they're still in the Matrix, so he could just will the pain away, right?
Well, see, one of the secret theories I have is that we're going to get an original cast back in the Matrix 4, and we're going to see all the people who actually died because they're not dead, really. But that could be explained in a couple different ways.
Well, you'll get what original cast they can cook up.
That too. Limitations. I would really like to see the people who died in the building that got unplugged.
Yeah,
Uh,
like that one chick.
Twitch. Yeah, I liked her.
Glitch. Yeah, I liked her a
mad
lot.
that she died.
Yep. Well, my theory that Neo is still alive, that's already been proven.
Well,
Neo
yeah.
survived, and they showed it in like 5 frames of the third movie.
Well, they can't very well have Matrix 4 without Keanu Reeves showing up.
Technically,
he's
but
the
Oracle...
only thing selling that movie.
Oh, you mean like okay, yeah.
I'm interested how they are going to do it, because since the actors are right now, 20 plus years older.
Well, that's the thing, because their real bodies, we haven't even seen their real bodies yet. So they could explain that away completely.
LDG, Andrea's got a message for you in the chat.
Oh, let me switch over. Geeks pointing up.
emoji.
That's funny.
Something about stars and pineapples.
Oh, pineapples. Okay, can you ban her? Okay, that's right. She's a
Yeah, I'll
banished
ban
animal.
her for you. Oh wait, she's also a
Mr. Anderson.
Come backstage. I got your magical pineapple for you, Andrea.
Oh wow, that's quite the invitation.
Oh, okay. You know what? That came out weird. Take
Does
that
that
back.
come with a side of meatloaf?
Isn't that what the devil had Hitler shoving up his butt on little Nicky?
Yep.
LDG,
Yo.
you pay me $100, I'll ban her.
Nah, I wouldn't ban Andrea. She's cool.
You can't ban her either. She's got a wrench.
From my channel, I can.
Oh, from your channel.
You wouldn't do
It
that.
must be
No,
nice.
I wouldn't
Oh,
do
he
that.
would for $100. $100
For $100. Yeah, well, no, he'd ban her for like 30 seconds. Oh, I banned her. Now I unbanned her. There you go.
Well, you know, it'd be a day.
Never said I couldn't unban her.
Exactly.
It must be nice to work in Hollywood where you can just chuck an $1,100 pistol onto the ground. Yeah. I'm jealous.
Mephisto. Agent Smith is Red Skull. How can he be Mephisto too?
That was a fake foot. No way that really happened. We're banning everybody, Professor.
Now I'll only ban the professor for $500.
He's starting to believe.
Not quite yet.
He's gonna do
Starting.
the kick from
Actually, I
Karate
don't even
Kid.
think it has to do with him believing LDG. I think it has to do with Trinity. Trinity is a catalyst. I love that move. That's my favorite
Yeah, I
move.
like that move too. That was good.
The finger in the throat.
Bruce
This
Lee
is
move,
basically
actually.
the Karate Kid all over again.
Oh, the fight scenes are brilliant in this movie.
Uh-oh.
Just don't cross the connections of the track. You'll be fine.
Plenty of room under the train. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Andrea says, Bird of Prey, are you going to inflict the next two Matrix movies on us? Certainly not anytime soon. In fact,
Unless LDG
next
pries
week we
open his
need to
wallet.
figure out what we're watching.
Make sure,
Dante, speak.
Andrea. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joseph.
I just sent Dante speak as my suggestion.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was brought up earlier.
Yes.
But
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
one.
not
Yeah.
The movie, the 2005 movie, some people were
No.
saying it wasn't so great.
No.
Yeah, the
it
original.
sucks. It sucks.
The original.
What original?
The original Hitchhiker's Guide to the
original-
Galaxy.
What year is that?
The original was
Original,
a TV show.
TV
70
show.
or something like that. It was a TV show.
Original
Well, it was a TV show slash
It's a TV show,
Mini-
then it's not a Cinema
miniseries.
Saturday.
Correct.
Miniseries.
No, it's
a miniseries.
you
It's a
put them together. It's a
miniseries.
mini series, so you can put them together as a movie.
Is it a 2-hour movie?
It's not something you can get in one sitting.
Yeah, it's
No.
not something you can do in one
No,
sitting.
6 hours altogether, if I'm right.
Then no,
think
6
it's-
hours is not gonna work.
That's something I could do then. I have no problem. I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Thank you, Mountains.
Matter of fact, I star in it. I'm one of the extras in it.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for inviting me on, but
Okay. Yes, Real Genius was another
gotta-
one.
I got a dip, guys. Thanks for inviting me on.
Take care, Sven.
Guys, later.
Yeah, good
meeting you,
meeting you.
Sven.
Yeah.
See ya.
Good to see you again,
Later,
Sven.
bud. Sven, guys, check him out. New channel coming out with content soon.
Run, Neo, run! Red alert! Red alert!
Notice they're in the same building that the movie started in.
Granny with a knife. Oops.
Well, they could only rent out one building. This was 1999 after all. Not all of California was a rotted out shithole like this building.
Not all of it.
It's the flying squid robots. Part shrimp.
That is a good suggestion, Mountains of Elysium. That's a good movie.
They're giant metal shrimp.
Oh,
There it is.
Equilibrium. Equilibrium is a great movie.
This
That
is the
is
building.
good.
Sorry,
That is a good movie.
the opening scene. Hmm? I think. Oh.
I don't know what Equilibrium is.
It's,
You don't know? It's a
The
sci-fi
movie, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
No?
I'll check it out. I'll check
It's
out the
got the guy
trailer.
that played Boromir. Forgetting his name, Sean Bean. It's also got it's starring
Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Christian Bale. Yeah.
Robert Rose Jr. says, hello today, Bert O'Prey, Mom O'Prey, Sassy, and Nephew O'Prey, and Sister O'Prey. If you are still there. Will LGG throw a hissy fit when Matrix 4 comes out and none of his theories are proven wrong as? Well, if none of his theories are proven wrong, then he'll be happy.
Exactly. I'll just most likely go to the hospital again if I'm wrong. Because I'm betting a lot on this.
Send flowers and donations to.
I have faith in Okasi. They wouldn't sell
faith.
out.
You have faith.
Faith of the heart. I've
Oh, it makes
got
sense.
faith. I've got faith.
I'd rather hear you sing it than what's sung on the damn show.
Faith of
She's
the
the one
heart.
that had to believe. She's the one that had to believe.
Well,
That
the
would
Oracle
make
told
him-
the Oracle. Yeah, the Oracle told her that she'd fall in love with the one, so it was
Yeah.
all the Oracle.
She's the one that had to believe.
She knew that
the
if
man and the
she could
woman
get
must
them
join to create the one, and this is the
Yeah.
joining.
if she could get them together, that would change the story.
No, it's just changing the experience. Because in the second one,
The kiss is the program.
in the second
The
one,
kiss is the
he
one.
described that the others all felt the connection to humanity in a more general sense, but Neo is the one that actually fell
Yes.
in love.
Yes.
And that's why he was different.
Yes, thanks to the Oracle.
I doubt the Oracle had anything really to do with it.
The Oracle even she said it. The Oracle told me I'd fall in love with the one. She nudged them together, ever so slightly. She had everything to do with it. Remember, all this is rerun.
Blonde, brunette, redhead.
Yeah.
Just had to stretch a little before I can get this running start.
Okay,
And the
so
cook-
I have never
and the
seen
cookie takes
Equilibrium, but it looks halfway interesting, so I'll put it on our list. And I also noticed that In Time is becoming 10 years old this year, so that'll be something we can watch. That was an interesting movie, I thought.
Is that the one with Timberlake? And
I don't know actors'
what's her name?
names, but everybody's got a countdown timer on their wrists.
Yeah.
How many seconds they have left to
Yeah.
live.
And
You don't
they-
want to watch that one.
Yeah, that's how they pay with stuff. They give people minutes.
Yeah, that.
Did you
that
say
movie's
I do not want to
god-awful.
watch that?
It's god awful.
I know it's not god awful. It makes a point.
It's the embodiment of time is money.
Well, time is money.
Besides, you have Justin Timberlake, who can barely sing, let alone act. And then you have what's her name, who was in that Tron sequel. I forget what her freaking name was, but she can't act either.
T-Berg says, this is how T-Berg gets under Berg's skin and makes his head explode. Hail to Frank and Freddie. And he says, if time is money, I waste too much time vandalizing Caroga. Without borders or boundaries, sounds like some hippie crap.
Sounds like infinity to me.
Sounds like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Uh-oh, they're calling me. Hello.
Hello, we are calling with an important message from Con Edison. Continue in English, press 1. This is Con Edison calling with an important message. Our records indicate there is life support equipment in your premises. The metropolitan area is expecting severe storm weather. There is the possibility that your
It's now the Wachowski sisters, damn it. How dare they misgender them? How dare they misgender them?
This is a hate crime to even watch the credits. So there's the movie, the original Matrix, that started a trilogy and will soon to be a quadrilogy.
Correct. That's the correct word.
Wow. I'm surprised myself.
Oh, there's an actual chance that Matrix 4 might actually be a sequel trilogy. It might be the first one of another 3.
Most probably.
That would be cool.
I assume as well that they will see how the first movie will do and then produce another one and then another one.
Oh my God. So if it's another trilogy, then it's obviously going to end up being a trilogy of trilogies.
It's like Star Wars, Bert, you know?
Yeah.
And then they will do some
Kathleen Kennedy's
prequels.
probably going to buy it.
Disney will buy it, yeah.
And then they're going to go back and see Neo living on an island, drinking milk from a sea otter.
Yeah.
I got that one too.
Meanwhile, that little girl who was at the Oracle's apartment, she's really the star.
What the fucking hell?
Okay, Marilyn Manson. Clear 90s.
The best thing I can say about this movie, at least it had a good soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack was good. I couldn't listen to it in my car. I was driving too aggressively.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Next to the Mortal Kombat soundtrack was really good too.
Mortal Kombat had one song.
No, I had.
What do you mean? They had a whole bunch. They had Typo Negative. I mean, kidding me?
I've got the whole soundtrack at home here. It's great.
And a whole bunch.
And Andrea is saying 4 is not a quadrilogy, it's a tetralogy.
What?
I have the Alien quadrilogy box, and it states quadrilogy on it.
Quadrilogy, yes.
If it goes to 6, it would be a sextology. Arabic said the world felt different when you walked out of the theater. Yeah, it did. It did. I mean, this was a game-changing movie.
For my deja vu experience, I wanted to see the cat walk by twice, but it never happened. And I realized it was just 2 cats.
Andrea is correct that tetra means like 4, but
Seaberg says bird of prey builds a hamster wheel for Sassy to run into to keep Bird going in the storm. I didn't know we were getting a storm. This is the first I heard about a storm. I gotta be honest, I really like the green and black classic computer colors for the for the credits. There's a reason why they did those screens in green and black. It's easier to read. And Mountain says the Matrix universe considers the Animatrix canon.
It technically is canon, but it's most likely just the story of Zion, not the actual story of what happened, though it might be based on some truths.
Nitpicking nerd must have watched it on VHS almost as many times as Terminator 2. Yes, Matrix was the first movie I remember getting on DVD. Matrix, and
fact,
I got Matrix and Total Recall at the same time. They were my first 2 DVDs. And the real Total Recall, which we've already watched on Sinema Saturday.
I posted a link for the Married with Children watch party, Bird. We'll be starting that in about 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
Cool.
So you have early start.
Love
and for those who want to be part of the question of Trek, today is question of Trek 1 hour later than usual. It's 7:30
p.m.
Eastern. 7:30
Awesome.
Eastern. Yeah.
That's perfect. That means it'll start right after we finish at the 5 episodes of Married with Children. I'll be able to watch it. Hell yeah, good stuff.
Plus minus.
Sci-Fi Nation is also going live about that time, testing his streaming stuff. So
plenty of streams plenty of streams for everybody. Everybody can find something.
Yeah.
On YouTube, looks like it on a Saturday afternoon/evening.
Bradley Briggs says, "Have you seen Stealth Bird of Prey? It's worth watching. Also, I have not. And you get a wrench.
That one was okay. It wasn't the greatest movie. It was okay.
And thank you, John DeMarco, for putting out the link to the channel of Question of Trek channel. I don't think the stream is set up right now because usually Conti sets it up like 1 hour before the actual stream. Yeah,
he waits till it gets close.
You sometimes set it up early.
Sometimes I do, and then I just get screwed because then I've got 2 hours of back chats to read.
So basically, you are setting up your streams last minute just because you are too lazy to read all the chats, right?
Basically, you know my terrible secret.
Okay.
T-Berg says, I say down Periscope with Darren Wagner. The problem with that is that Darren really can't do Saturdays. That's why he's not here most of the time on
Unfortunately, yes.
Saturdays. When he does come, it's on Sunday. So
I think he gets home like halfway through Married with Children. He
I
jumps
had
online,
been
he kinda gets home.
considering after Futurama maybe switching Cinema Saturday to Cinema Sunday.
Oh, then I'll miss it because I work every Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Well,
you
then
gotta do,
now I'm
you gotta
less
do what you gotta do,
considering.
man. I'm not gonna tell you not to.
No, all he has to do is cinema weekend and do one Saturday and Sunday. He did that once.
I don't want to do movies both days. I'll see. We'll see how things go. Maybe I'll do it as a poll or something.
You
to
could always
see.
alternate it every other week.
That's true. We could have Cinema Saturday and then Cinema Sunday.
Then you gotta keep up with it though. Sometimes it's tough to remember.
It'd be harder on everyone else to.
It's easy enough. There is plenty of people in the community to remind him of his mistakes. So
over and over and over again.
Science fiction double feature.
It could be, you could do basically the sparkly vampires. That is science fiction, is it?
That is not science fiction. It's fantasy at best.
Fantasy, yeah. No, it's just bad cinematography. Let's call it that.
Yes.
But you know what? The books are horrible as well. So yeah.
All right. I am going to go ahead and get ready for the show. I will drop the link. I already dropped the link. But for those who are looking for an offline community chat, guys, there's my backstage pass. You're always welcome. You'll find wonderful people there like myself. Berto Prey pops in every now and then. Tim Price, Anzo, a whole bunch of people. So if you're ever bored, hit up the backstage. You'll never know what kind of conversation you might find. Bert, thanks for having me on, Chief. Great movie. Obviously,
welcome.
You count on that I was going to show up today. I love this movie, and can't wait for the Matrix.
I'm surprised you were so late, to be honest.
Oh, trust me, I was watching it. It was just because I had to get my work done today. I had a few clients that need some website updates and stuff. So wanted to make sure
Daniel,
I get my work
it just ended, Daniel.
Daniel, just missed
now.
it.
You just missed Matrix.
Daniel.
No, I haven't seen Appleseed.
Old version or a newer one?
I've seen the Cider House Rules, but I don't think there's really any real connection.
By the way,
it's an anime.
Bert, are you going to put out the video that you were filming?
I'm going to put out a different video first. The video that the members saw, that video will probably come out Monday or Tuesday. But I have another video I'd like to get out this afternoon if all is well.
I left you a comment under that video.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you're a channel member or a subscriber, go to either Subscribestar or the community section of my YouTube page, and I posted up a members only video recently. And there's look for a video release actually probably very soon that is unrelated to that, but it's been a secret project, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it.
The one with Itza?
The one with Itza, yes.
Okay.
I just
the two of you been teasing us like a long time about it. So
let's see. I have to see. Did I get any feedback? Okay. It looks like it's all okay to go. So I will probably release it in just a few minutes. It's not a long video. It's less than 10 minutes long, but it's fun. So okay.
I'll check it out, bud. All right, guys, I gotta go. Take care.
Take care, Tony.
LDG.
Take care.
Shortly.
Bye.
Later, guys.
5:30, guys. Later.
Qapla. And the other video, I think I'll wait till Monday to release because videos just tend to do better during the week, and that's one that I think would benefit from a better time release. Whereas this particular one isn't going to really matter what time I release it. So.
You know, I watch religiously all your videos, so.
Well, thank you. I will see what you said as to the other one. Before we go, then, Captain, would you like to say anything? Captain Trek, going once?
If Captain Trek is not here, I would just say go and watch Captain Trek every day of the week.
The morning brew.
Except Monday, the morning brew. Definitely. He starts right now at 6 Central, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And on Monday, he is guest on Michael T's streams. And he will post a video about it when he is going over to Michael T's channel, because Michael T is doing basically he basically streams through the times that usually Jedi Bill is on, and then Captain Trek, he's doing like double feature substitute teacher for Mondays. Yeah, and Captain Trek otherwise his morning brew every other day of the week, 6 a.m. Central.
But who is the wrong source? What the hell does that mean? Joseph?
Yes? What?
I don't understand. You said that the comment you leave, but who is the wrong source?
Who is the wrong source? Because you said that somebody was wrong. Somebody was wrong
I'm
on
not
their
gonna.
assumption.
I'm not gonna call out another.
You're not going to because
I don't want to call out.
You previously said that that there is somebody who made wrong assumptions about the show, and I think you should.
Several people.
So I was expecting that you would name them.
No, I don't. There'd be no benefit to naming them. They'll know who they are.
Okay.
If we'll maybe this Tuesday, by the way, coming up is going to be a members only stream. So if you want, maybe we'll talk about it there. But I don't want to get into a YouTube war. I just
The video was basically not necessarily like dissing those people. You were just pointing out
just
that
correcting.
you just disagree with their assessment. So even if you named those people, I don't think it would be like bad, because it's not like having a feud and you are not attacking them personally or something. You know, it's just you disagree with their opinions. But it's okay. But it's okay. If you don't want to name those channels, I'm okay with it as well.
Yeah, that was that was by design.
Okay.
Okay. No worries.
No worries.
Thank you for the feedback.
And thank you for the explanation.
Okay. Well, what else do we got going here? Where is what happened to? I can't find. Oh, there's the StreamYard link. Okay. Positive candor. Joseph, anything you want to say before we go?
No, thank you very much for having me on the panel. It was pleasure watching the movie, teasing a little bit LD, yeah, and having a good chat with the folks in the chat and Cinnabon Bunny. I see you there. Kathleen Kennedy got to him. So Resolute Germ is, I think, the next one, or Positive Candor.
Positive candor.
Okay.
Yes, or what you got?
Anything you would like to say before we go?
No, yeah, I'm gonna post this. I'll post that. There's my it's my Odyssey channel. That's if I do videos again, that's where I'll post them. I'm not coming back to YouTube, but if I do any, I'll do them on Odyssey.
You posted it? Because I don't see it.
In private.
Hi.
Private. I can't.
Oh,
post
in
it
private.
on YouTube.
Oh.
They won't let you
because
post
you're
it on
not a
YouTube.
moderator because you don't have a YouTube account.
Yeah, I don't have a YouTube account anymore.
Okay.
That's my Odyssey.
Nine
That's my
out of
Odyssey.
10
If you want to share it,
your
share it.
Odyssey.
If you don't, I don't care either way. It doesn't matter really.
I will see if it works. Positive candor. I don't know if anybody can see it, but I just posted the link. Really, there's an @ sign in the URL and a colon?
Yeah, because in the name is as well at Positive Candor when you click on the link. What is Odyssey?
Odyssey is the newest thing, like YouTube.
It's the new
basically.
hotness.
It's sort of like BitChute, but
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, kind
little
of like
bit
BitChute.
different.
You can earn, I guess, points and whatnot on it, I guess, or whatever. So if I do anything, yeah, I'll do it on there. Like I said, I'm not coming back to YouTube anymore. Don't like it. Don't care for it.
You don't want to become a Twitcher with anti-tracker?
Well, yeah, I'll probably join Twitch as well, but for now, I'm going to try Odyssey out.
Okay, cool.
You know,
I'd recommend going BitChute too. They got a much better app, and if you're not going to stream, it works a lot better than Odyssey or Rumble does.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
BitChute works better than Odyssey? Then Odyssey must be terrible because BitChute barely works.
BitChute is 100 times better than it was a year ago.
Jesus.
I use it all the time. They have a functioning third-party app that is nothing to do with Apple or Android. It works well. The videos load up, no problem.
Very cool. Okay. Resolute Germ. Anything you'd like to say?
Just like to point out Robert Rose Jr. I agree with you 100% about Big O. It is the best mech anime they have ever made. And join me tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific for Sci-Fi Sunday, where we'll be watching another episode of The Orville. That's all I got.
Sounds good.
There I am, a subscriber to Positive Candor. I think I'm your subscriber number 1. Is it possible?
Suppose that somebody's got to be number 1.
Says 1 follower, and I just followed him, so it must be me. Yay. Yay, me.
Okay. And so with that, I'm going to be over at Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica in about 10, 15 minutes. There's the link again for his, Married with Children stream starting. And then at 7 p.m., Sci-Fi Nation is streaming. He put his link up. And at 7:30, Question of Trek. So I will try to drop in at everybody's stream, but first is Married with Children. So I will see anybody who wants to go over there. I'll see you there. Oh, and I didn't see you today, Chris Perza. But if you are listening to this, I got your shipment. Thank you so much. I will thank you again when I actually see you in chat. But if you listen to this later, Chris, big thank you. It did come today. With that, guys, take care. Qapla, Bird, and Panel out.